There's been an all-out assault on black history and people for the past couple of years. State-sanctioned assassinations of everyday citizens to endless legislation against reality by people like Ron DeSantis. But one of the most vigorous forms has been the direct assault on black women in popular media. A black female Jedi in Kenobi is a quick example. While most of the battle is between men hating femcels and women hating incels, the attack on black women is particularly vicious. Let's address the excuses. When you search Cleopatra, this is what comes up. We know from history there were no white people in charge of any ancient empires. They were recorded as barbaric hordes and are slowly being conquered by Rome at this time. That's just chronology. As I noted in my video, Why No White People in the Bible. Speaking of which, here's Michelangelo's David. If you live in Florida and you're school age, look away. Go back to Tinder and Pornhub until this is off the screen because David is illegal here. Again, King David had zero chance of looking like this. He was not in the Blue Lagoon. He was an ancient African Hebrew. But they're only mad at Jada because it's a documentary. Well, an Egyptian documentary came out last year on a little network called HBO. And this is what they came up with: Nefertiti, wife of Akhenaten, father of Tut, and son of Ta, a Nubian queen, literally, who is known to be black. See, Ta, Akhenaten, Tut, and on down would have been black. Why black? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because what the fuck else would ancient Africans with black and brown skin be, according to our own racial system? So, were they Native American? Nope, not red. Were they Chinese? Nope, not yellow. Were they Vikings? Nope, not white. So that only leaves what is shown here as Ethiopian, which is also the neighbor and rival of Nubia and Egypt thousands of years before Rome and Greece were even thought of, and long before they conquered the white tribes of Gaul and Franks and Goths and Britons and Angles, etc. Nefertiti, a direct relative of her Nubian husband, could not have been anything else either. Modern times have an obsession with robbing black people of agency over their destiny, and so much that comes from the incessant need to rob us of any history. The incels review bomb anything with a black woman on the cover. So for Cleopatra, it's do a sub-Saharan African. For the Woman King, it's not historical. For Little Mermaid, well, there were no black mermaids in antiquity. So people brought every update to the human race. That's what black people did. Created the longest lasting civilization, created monotheism, commerce, industry, cities, populated the entire earth, are supposed to believe colonizers and invaders can retrofit themselves over our history. Not on my watch. The timeline doesn't match. I know when white people got to Africa. I know when the Arabs showed up. I know Egyptians weren't Chinese. I don't care how many incel videos you make. Facts are facts. Got as many Uncle Tom Negroes to bootlick. It just doesn't change the timeline. Meanwhile, the lovely Sasha Calle has converted Supergirl from blonde to Latin, and it's not getting any of the Halle Bailey treatment, hence the title card.